Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel if you're new. This is Hazer. I'm Hiba. I'm 22 years old and I'm Algerian. In my channel, most of the times, I post self-improvement videos, my experiences, and a lot of things like that. Today's video will be about the vision board. I know you saw this topic everywhere on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere literally, and you'll find it on YouTube too. Inshallah, this day I will teach you how to make goals, how to set them, how to do that in a vision board, and how you achieve them really. I've been doing that for 5 years. This is my 5 year. And I'm so happy and glad that I figured that out. And I'm doing that constantly every year. And I'm really achieving a lot of things because this way uh, you will like, you will know yourself better. You will know what you love, what you hate, what the things you want to achieve, and a lot of things like that. So I'm really glad and grateful for this, that people are doing that, or people are, and I'm doing that too. So first things first, before you set a vision board, you have to have a clean vision. What you want in life. You have to ask yourself questions. Who I want to be in the future? Who I want to be this year? What's my goals? What's my habits? My hobbies? What's the things that I wanna give it away? What's the things that I wanna improve? What's the things that I wanna learn? What's the things that I wanna achieve really? It's in career, in job, in business, money, health, whatever the thing is, in religion, in deen, with God, with relationships, and a lot of things, because most of the times we have a lot of goals in our lives and people don't give that attention. There is a lot of people don't have a purpose in life. They are just living, they are just existing in this life. And for me, this is the hardest part at all, because imagine a person living years, 60 years, 70 years, and a lot of years, and they don't even know what their purpose is. For me, this is the scariest part ever. So gladly and thankfully, and I'm so grateful that I have a goals. I love to improve my life every year. I love to improve myself. I love to have a clear vision of what I wanna achieve in this certain year. I'm so grateful for that. So this is the first thing. Before you even create a vision board, before you go to Pinterest, get some pictures and aesthetic pictures and everything and put them on a wall, you don't have to do that if you didn't ask yourself who you really want to be, what's your goals, what's the things you want to achieve, what's the things you want to have, the things you want to buy. Also, all of them, even if it's an outfit. You want to buy an outfit, put that down as a goal. It's okay, even if it's simple. Some people have so simple goals. Some people have only one goal. I had a friend in a year, she had only one goal, which is to lose weight. Imagine, that was her only goal, and she achieved that really. She wanted to put her whole focus on one thing. Really, she put her eyes into that thing and she said, I will achieve that thing, and she did achieve it. Really. So you don't have to have a lot of goals. 1, 2, 3, 4 are enough. And you have to be realistic about that. Also, being realistic is the key. I can't say in that age or in that position of mine where I don't have no money, and I'd be like, I want to get a Mercedes, or I want to get a car, a luxury car that $1 billion, literally. I can't. I'm not realistic here. Instead of that, say that I want to have a business. I want to improve that business. I want to market that business. I want to make it successful. I want to collect money. I want to invest that money. And then you can put that car goal. So you have to be realistic, and it's a step by step. As a beginner, or as a young person or everything, Your goals are should be like baby steps. You start from the baseline, and then you start really improving and evolving into that goal you want to have. So it's like this basically. So this is the first thing. Second thing, which is focus on the identity, not just like material things or, you know, not just things or material things or things you want to buy, things I want to have. Because I see a lot of people outside, especially on social media, they be like, I want to buy that phone. I want to buy that car. I want to buy this. I want to get. All of them are material things. They're not focusing on what's inside, the habits, the behaviors, the personality you want to become, the mindset you want to have. Because for me, this is way more important than the materials you want to have. I'm not saying that having the materials or having the goals for material things is wrong at all. I'm just saying you have to focus more on the identity, the mindset, the habits, the behaviors, the actions, your actions, all these things, how you want to act when you have a certain situation, hard situation. How would you react? How would you act? This is what I want you to focus on more. For example, the mindset you want to have. Because when we, you know, most of the time when we start growing up, we start having the mentality of the environment. So watch out how your environment are thinking, or how your parents are thinking, your siblings, your friends you're surrounded yourself with. All of them, try to focus on how they are thinking. Because if you hate how they think and then you find out that you are just one of them and you think the same like them, you have here to stop and put a goal, like I want to change that mindset. I don't want to keep thinking like how they think, because I hate how they think. How can I just like be like them? So it's more, this is what I want you to focus on. In my first years, I was focusing on the habits. I want to become this person. I want to do all the mindsets, how I want to think. I want to read because it nourishes my mind, right? I want to read. I want to make it a habit, reading. Or healthy food. I want to make it a habit. I want to work out. I want to make it a habit. I want to be addicted to working out, reading, and all these things, because I know it really like benefit me. And anything benefits your mind, your soul, your physics, whatever, physics, whatever, you gotta focus on them more. Especially if you are just a beginner on the goals and the vision boards. You have to focus on your personality, your mindset, your brain. Because your brain and your mindset will get you the material things. So this is what I want you to focus on the most, right? 3. Now, you set your goals, what you want to achieve, and everything. Me, when I'm about to set goals, I separate them. First, I go with religion or God. Second, I go with health. Then business or working or studying. And then I go with the money, really. Money and business. Like businesses I want to do or whatever. And I put in the end what I want to buy. Like things, material things I want to buy. So this is how my vision board looks like. Let's say, for example, in my religion or my deen, I want to pray on time more. It's a goal from last year, and it will come with me till this year. I've done that thing in the last year, and I want to do that more in this year. I want to read Quran more. I want to understand it more. I want to know what all these verses are talking about, not just reading them. I want to give sadaqah more. For the health, I want to eat vitamins, I want to work out, I want to eat healthy food, I want to focus more on my like on my oh my god. For the business and studying and working, I wanna study more. I wanna make better degrees. I wanna focus more on my work, my job, because I almost have a job. So I wanna focus on that too. I wanna do my best in this thing. For the business, because already have a small business, so I wanna market more. I wanna show it to people more. I wanna make money more. I wanna make new products, one of like a successful product. So all these things. For the things I wanna buy, I remember last year, I had the goal to buy an iPhone, and I achieved that. I make a goal to buy microphone, and I'm talking with it right now. I put a goal to buy a sewing machine. I did that. I made a goal to make over my room. I did. You can see that. So I put some things I want to buy and material goals, of course. Now, let's really pass to the third one. Now you have your goals. Go to Pinterest or a Canva or whatever, a place where you can find a lot of pictures that really identity that really identify the goals you want to achieve and remind you of the goals you want to achieve. Put them all, print them first, and put them in a board because we call it a vision board. So put them all in a board, and I want you to place it where your eyes see it always. How? In your room, like maybe you spend most of the time in your room. So put it like aboard your desk, uh, in your closet maybe, when you open your closet so you see it, in your wallpaper, in your phone. If you have an iPad or laptop, put it in your wallpaper. So put it where your eyes really can see it most of the times. So like this, you can always remember what you have as a goal. So you now remember when you see like this vision board, when you see all these pictures, you remember, I want to achieve that. I want to achieve this. I want to achieve this. And you remember and you work hard to make it reality. Because this is the purpose of it. For things, to make something happen or to achieve something, you have to make it as an habit. A habit is an action you do constantly, every day, every week, every month, multiple times in a day, and everything. So you gotta make it as an habit, right? So let's say, for example, one of my goals is reading. I want to read a lot of books as much as I can. So what should I do to make that possible is to make it as an habit, which is at least reading 10 pages a book, a day. 10 pages from a book a day, at least. This is the bare minimum, right? So I gotta do that. I gotta make it as an habit. And to make something as an habit, you have to put it beside something you really do constantly. Let's say, for example, I always pray in the morning and then I don't have anything to do. So what I've done, when I pray, Salat al-Fajr, after that I read some Quran and Adhkar. After that, I read 10 pages of my book. So this is how you make an habit. So every time your brain knows you gotta work, you gotta pray, and then you gotta read your Quran, then you gotta read your Adhkar, and then you're gonna read that book you wanna read at least 10 pages. So your subconscious mind knows that this is what you're gonna do every day. Now your subconscious mind will make it as an habit. Easy peasy. Whatever the thing you wanna do, try to make it as a habit. A habit. Try to make it a habit as much as you can. 5th thing, which is something always work with me, is visualization. Some people don't believe in that. unfortunately. Some people don't really believe in visualization and imagine the thing and imagination and everything. But you have to achieve to achieve something, to make something a reality, you gotta visualize that. If your brain can't imagine that, means you can't achieve it. I'm really sorry for that. If your brain can't imagine that you are in that room and that kind of decoration and everything, if it can't, if you're not making it imagine it, your subconscious mind won't even remember that you have this goal, so it won't achieve it for you. So you have to visualize all these things, and the vision board really helps you visualize. When you put all these pictures in front of you and start seeing them and start really like feeling them. I have this phone. Imagine, like, just close your eyes and start imagining, I have this phone, I have this car, I have this house. I'm now like waking up early in the morning. I am reading books. I have this fit body. I work out daily and everything. When you visualize it, you feel it, you achieve it. Simple. It's a simple rule, right? It's really a simple rule. You just have to do these small steps and everything will come to you. And everything will come to you. It's so easy. 6, which is the affirmations. I know a lot of people don't believe in affirmations. And I'm really sad for them, to be honest, because I'm one of the biggest believers in affirmations, because I've tried that and it really works with me. So I would love to share it with you. The affirmations. Talk to yourself positively. Talk to yourself in a better way. Why would you be negative? I don't know. Why you are always so negative that you can't really just stay and start saying like positive things to yourself. Just stay in front of the mirror and start saying positive things to yourself. Positive things about your goals, positive things about your personality, positive things about your look, your behaviors, and all these. Start saying positive words to yourself, positive affirmations. Some people don't know the affirmations. Google it. Like, search for some good affirmations that really match your goals, match your personality, match the things you want to achieve and accomplish in life, and start saying them out loud. It will really help you so much. Like, it really helped me a lot. Lots, really. I can't really like explain. So really try that out. Affirmations are so good, and unfortunately, people are talking to themselves badly and negatively most of the times, and their life like is getting worse and worse and worse, and they don't know that this happened, or these things are happening because of their affirmations and how they are talking to themselves negatively, of course. Fortunately. Last but not least, you have to review and evolve. How is that? You have from time to time go and see your vision board. Maybe your goals or certain goal changed in the year. You don't want to have this thing anymore. You don't want to buy this thing anymore. Something's changed. We change as a human beings. We change most of the times and all of the times. So just see yourself these things, I don't want to achieve it anymore, so you can just take it away. You can add new things, and you can see what the things you already achieved. If it's something you can really improve, it will be better. Let's say, for example, your goal was to read one book in a month, and then you start really doing that, and then you wanted to read 2 books or maybe 3 books in a month, so you can really like improve that goal and everything. And yes, this is what I want to say in the vision board. I know a lot of people talked about that already. If you want me to tell you how I really I make goals and how I set them, how I start doing them like daily or whatever, if you want me to do that for you guys, you can just ask and you can just tell and I will tell you, of course. And that's it for today's video. I know it's been a long time since the last time I posted. I hope I will post more and more and more in the future, inshallah. A lot of topics and beautiful topics are coming, and I hope 2026 be our year just as the past. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you all achieve all your goals you want to achieve in life, and I hope you to be successful, happy, rich, healthy, and everything, and all these beautiful things. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'll put them in this description box. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one, inshallah. Bye bye.